I did actually train with Dorian Yates once.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I won a competition to train with him. It was one of the greatest moments of my life.
Show us your front double. Show the people.
Yeah. So that was actually just before I started. So I always kind of wanted to have a go at the physique competitions, and so I did that for a couple of years. And the training session with him, I was training at a bodybuilding gym at the time, Zone Gym, which I think is one of the best gyms in London. It's fantastic. And I won a competition to train with him on the day. And it's funny because it ties into a little bit of the manifestation stuff, right? I was having an argument with somebody, and this is a story, you can take this how you want. I was having an argument with somebody about this manifesting things and being grateful and all of that. They were like, oh, it's a load of shit. And I was like, no, I think there's something to it. And I'd had that kind of argument with somebody that day, and I was going to listen to this seminar that he was doing. And I was like, I would really like to win this competition. I think it would be amazing. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, okay. And this is God's honest truth. I said to myself, I was like, I'm going to prove once and for all if the manifestation thing is real or if it's not, and if it is a load of shit. And I said, I'm going to walk all the way to this gym, an hour or whatever it's going to take me, and all I'm going to do is manifest me winning that competition and training with him and training legs with him, because that would just be amazing. And I did, and I got there. I actually fell asleep because he turned up late, so I was sleeping, and I put my name in the hat, and then the next thing I knew, they just like called my name out. I was like, woke up, and I was like, what? And they called my name out, and I'd won. He'd drawn my name out of the hat, basically. And I remember walking up, and that gym is just full of like some of the best bodybuilders in the country, right? So there's all these like monsters around me, and I'm like walking up to do it. One guy's like, do you even train here? And I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, you talk about imposter syndrome, right? And I remember thinking, I was so nervous and scared. I was actually shaking. Like, I wasn't scared of the training. I was like, right, everybody in here would kill for this experience. So I need to make the most of it. Like, I need to be grateful for this experience. I also couldn't believe I'd won the competition. He's like, oh, we're going to train legs. I was like, holy fuck. And yeah, it was insane. It was obviously the hardest I've ever trained in my life. But when people talk about like the one set rule, and they're like, oh, it was like the first rep on every exercise felt like a 1 rep max. And you're like, I'm not even sure if I can do 2 reps here, let alone 10. But when you've got like Dorian Yates standing over you, and you've got like 50 people in this gym who are like, well, we would have this opportunity, so you kind of don't want to disappoint, right? And thankfully what happened was like everybody in the gym started to get behind me, and they started cheering. And we were going heavier and heavier and heavier, and it was incredible. It was amazing experience. And funnily enough, I said to him afterwards, I said, can I ask you a really crazy question? I said, do you believe in like manifestation? And do you believe in like making things happen? And I said, because I genuinely was having this discussion with somebody, and I manifested that I would win this competition and I would get the opportunity to train with you at the end of it. And he just smiled, and he just said, how do you think I won 7 Olympias? It's like, of course I believe in that stuff. So I was like, awesome story, awesome experience.